Hi everyone, this is Daisy here. I hope you guys are doing well. I have some information that I want to give you today. Okay, so something really strange is like happening, and I just wanted to give you guys some evidence. So I'm way behind on the reads for the month. I'm focusing on that next. I know that there was a reading that I did, the other half of the Mafia Messages for March. Hi everyone, this is
Somebody,
Daisy here. I hope you guys are doing well. Somebody cut up the video and they edited the page, and that's where you get this whole several dozens of crypto exchanges closing overnight because they were playing on my page and playing with me and starting stuff. And that's like the crypto that they were using to pay crackheads, harass people, pay people to that pay rent in your building or in your neighborhood. So that's a great thing, you guys. That's a great thing. And then I found another article that said Germany did that too. Germany did that to 47 exchanges. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that. That happened in September 2024. So that's very interesting. So I just wanted to say the Asian community is officially banned from medicine. No, I'm talking about like the Chinese. They're officially banned from medicine. And there's going to be a report that goes up in the next few days, and you guys are going to find out about it. Plus, there's something about the wartime authority that's been called. Let me go ahead and share some things on my phone. The wartime authority got called and they said that they're going to be doing deportations. So what does that mean? Like, okay, uh, if we want to come and raid all of Cyborgia, which we've been doing, we're going to call in the military since they want to shoot back and start shit. So I told you guys that all of Cyborgia has to get out of America. So you notice that they've been playing with me tit for tat, tit for tat. There's another thing too for the Justice Initiative. When I went to the hospital, the officer, I wasn't being detained. I wasn't under arrest at all. That's not what happened. It's somebody that Castle Redmond is friends with and Matt Haney's friends with that did that. So some of you guys went through their Instagrams and you saw Matt Haney at an Indian wedding with Castle. I showed it on my page a while ago. That man is affiliated with those families and the theft in India of crops and stuff like that to, oh, we can make our own business. I'm a psychotherapist. I can be on clinical trials. So his name is yeah, and he's like 5 foot tall. Hmm. Okay. And I'm gonna put the recording up on here. I'm gonna put the recording of the quote unquote evaluation. Why are you doing evaluations when she's got stabbed? Oh well, we trying to use this to get this pill, and then I thought I can get like money to do this, and then I thought I was gonna be able to buy a house and get a Tesla and do this and this and that, and oh, okay, I'm getting arrested. Yeah. And now there's money on my head because everyone just now found out who uploaded the entire Indian community early on for a few robberies. Then went to those people like, hey, I have this and that for cheap. Oh, thank God, and it was their product the whole time. Okay, yeah, and Ash Kalra too, Castle's best friend, who's an assembly member. They're all getting removed. There's something too that they're going to be doing a bunch of special elections. It's going to be hella ridiculous in the Bay Area. Hopefully, you guys can see my screen. I'm sharing my screen here, and he's connected with Matt Haney too. And oh, okay, I didn't know people saw that. That's what got started in India with all these student murders. That's how that got started because that people saw Matt Haney with that family at that wedding. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you just said that you're going to get me evicted, so I just started harassing you. Yeah, I know, when you're still getting evicted. And also, too, Matt Haney's finding out that his access to certain systems is off. They're going to be seizing his email. He's no longer an assembly member. So I told you the minute you do that, it's done. It's done. And then also too, the building that he is over, they're also contemplating how to do the a removal with the mortgage lender. Like, okay, you can just do this and that. They're calculating right now how much they may have to get back or how much is just absorbed in you leasing that place for so long, right? Because of what they got going. Thank you. Thank you so much. So you guys know when they play with me, things really get rocky. You saw how many people died. Also, Dwayne Wiggins died. Tony. Didn't I tell you that that's how that got started? They hacked that phone. They played games. He was close with Latifah Simon. And look what happened with Prince. And okay, let's just make sure he doesn't talk about this and this and that. He could tell on us because he was around Matt Haney and then when they were starting shit. Yeah. Indian student's death still going. That's how that got started. And everyone found out it was him because he was going to certain people about this and that. What can we get? You can get murdered. Okay, now I see. So that's what they're doing, playing with. Yeah, but that's okay because that's why you guys see so many people passing away because they're insinuating that they can play like that and they can't. Immediately, it was drama. So then when I'm there at the hospital, I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll be out of here soon. A bunch of Filipinas that work there. One of them, her name is because this is a part of that eucalyptus. Catherine Enriquez. Yeah, playing games. Another Irclunkla, Audrey Fisher. Another Irclunkla, Hunter J. Rose. How did you know I have my phone? Because I was in the bathroom on my phone and no one even knew that. Because I was like, okay, I guess I'm getting out of here today. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I had my phone from when I got my stitches. So he was like, oh, she has her phone. How? Because, oh, I got alerts for your channel. So then when I was at the hospital, you guys heard that Matt Haney tried to serve me a restraining order there because somebody got hit with that chainsaw again. So what did the feds do? They stepped in with wartime authority. Okay, we're going to show you that we're going to handle it. So it's really done. So no more trying to bribe Cyborg to keep quiet. No more giving them this or that. No more crypto. No more stealing. Nothing. So as we speak right now, the government is like closing the three biggest loops in budgets. It's through Section 8 vouchers, housing vouchers and subsidies. It's through gift cards and donations to different nonprofits, and it's through the school food system. It's done. Hospital food, all that. But they played themselves with that though, because that was that nonsense that got started with Kenneth Wu Jasper. Do you see what I'm saying? Look what happened. They played me one time and look, boom, all the crypto exchanges shut down. They cried so badly today with what? This is I'm gonna repeat what Matt Haney is saying in the virtual reality because remember, they're having communications with each other. And then the feds are watching them and they have them uploaded so I can go read what's going on. And he said, oh, really? Oh, okay, I didn't know that they were going to do that. Okay, well, I guess it's over then. Okay, well, you can't hold us hostage, so it's done. Another man named Lance Middleton and a man named Dr. Kutzner. Yeah, well, you got served a restraining order here, so we think that you need to stay for longer. Yeah, you planned that. How did they know it was here? Oh, okay, but see, you see what I'm saying, you guys? That's how we just proved that they were playing with Pegasus, playing with the hacking technology. How did you know Daisy was there? How did you know that she was there for you to be coming to the hospital like that? And that's all you guys need because somebody set it up the entire time, like, oh, it's okay, do this and do that. Like, okay, we built up so much evidence and so much against them that at the end of the day, everyone will say that we're the good guys, which is happening now. So, and in the process, somebody found out about Black Dahlia, Acapulco, and people that got kidnapped from Italy and Spain, and they're in Spanish America now, and they look um, like tall Luigi's and Super Mario Brothers. Just to like name a few, there's runs a gambit. Okay, so Kina Hali is on it. One like Kali Selassie, yeah, the original family that's been playing games. Remember that Taha and Taha? One's a psychotherapist, one's like a nonprofit director, the other one did a terrorist attack, and I was talking about it. Like their families are all connected. She was there. Okay. Yeah, pearly whites. I'm gonna do on my teeth. Please be careful with lighting. There's hella chemicals in the sky too to play with your eyes, play with the sepper. Okay. Um, I have a flash drive that has over 300 hours of evidence of them doing female genital mutilation, playing with white stealing, playing with ancient evenings. They don't know that I know about that book. When you guys go play in your Freemasonry groups and your gay groups and your AZF and Samael Anwar, I already read up on all that. That's nonsense and chaos. I'm going to tell you right now, there's something that you don't know that I continuously know. Like that, okay, you keep on moving, keep on seeking deeper, deeper, deeper. People are very goofy. There's a book that they give you called Ancient Evenings. I found that book walking the streets of New York. Like, oh, they're giving out this book for free. It's like a stack of books. That book is very chaotic and there's hella magic all over it from space. Ethiopia has something to do with that. It's like some real ratchet shit with that book. And I'm not even gonna get into that, but make sure you guys are careful, okay? So that's what they give them. Like, that's like 27 degrees. And then it's something about you read this chapter, then that chapter is still garbage. Right? So in the book they're talking about a man. He has to take his grandfather's phallus into his mouth, and then he gets sacred codes. What are you guys playing with? The canopic jar that okay, I have to go on in the afterlife. What type of war is that with Chiang? So you guys know, let them keep on playing. Um, I also too, they have like these radio things that you can wear there. So I was listening to the radio. I was waking up every day at 7, 10, midnight, 2 in the morning, whatever, on one occasion, just watching the news and taking notes, making sure that I was like staying afloat. And that Angie Stone, Jasper from Isley Brothers, Mason Frankie Beverly, Everybody Loves the Sunshine, Roy Ayers, Dwayne Wiggins, Anita Baker, not yeah, Anita, not Anita Baker, woo, caught up in the rapture of love. I'm so sorry, I'm forgetting your name real quick. How did that happen in less than a week? Oh yeah, Matt Haney and Spellwork, and yeah, okay, they came out and they went bad on us, so we upload all of them to virtual reality. You need to be careful with that, okay? You need to be very careful with that list of names that I just mentioned because that's very, very, very ridiculous. Thank you. So, So also too, I was listening to something about them weaponizing the mental health system against Black bodies. And there's something that came out with like a court case, Buck v. Bell, 1927, about disability being another form of eugenics, right? Mental health being another form of eugenics. And I don't think it's a surprise that I was like listening to that as I was like there in that place, because this is what's going to be coming up in the near future in several court dates. Okay. So Buck v. Bell, let me pull that up for you. Some historical document should be there. Also, you guys, I'm going to be starting my medical training soon. Yay. So I want to pick a proper place for my externship because I don't want to deal with rat karmics. And then I'm an SUD counselor on top of that. So one of the things I just decided to go ahead and do is I'm gonna go put the spiral chemistry back up. So if you guys want to go do that, I'm gonna just put everything together. Let's say, for instance, it's like a health plan, like San Francisco. They get an interface, like well, we can craft them like an interface, and then they can host it on their server. So it'll be like SF Gov, or it could be like bio dot something dot gov or whatever, or dot org, whatever. And then you guys can let people get access to the spiral chemistry where they can put NFC chips and bring in that binary reality for people to be better, because what you guys started with Xion and no chemicals. Okay. Okay, great. Thank you so much. So, okay. Yeah, Virginia's Eugenical Sterilization Act, Buck v. Bell. So go look into some of that and what they're playing within the hospital. Also, too, yeah, some of you dope boys, you're gonna find out, yeah, they try to plug me with a bunch of pills. I was like, oh, you guys are trying to set me up for court. Yeah, let's see who she distributes this to. Distribute what? Yeah, they at least they gave me the good ones. I don't really know. I don't know. Something for like Xanax. It's like two levels above Xanax. I don't know, you guys, but I'm doing ESP, so I can't really get involved in that right now. So yeah, her name involved in their family with that, and I have that flash drive. And also in that flash drive, it's a Linux configuration to get into anyone's Facebook and bank. They gave it to them. So you're gonna have to explain why, you're playing Graham. So that's none of my business, but you wanted to be famous, so now you're famous. So that's what's going on. People thinking that they're gonna get clout, get famous from like doing nonsense and harassing me, and that's why all of them are dying. Okay, great. Also, I just want to let you guys know I don't need candles. I don't need to know your name to like touch you with magic. There's a reason why you feel sick and ill. Like just admit the fact that there's something that can touch you in a different space. It's called quantization. Lauren Taylor on the news at exactly 8:13. That was ABC 7 News. They're putting stories at exactly that time. They were talking about him in the debate at exactly that time. They did 6:17, they did 3:13 too. So pay attention to what story it is. Thank you too to people that are like sending messages about who's going to get knocked down in the Bay Area. You should have already heard by now. He got through text messages. Okay. Um, Emily Lee, the director, let me leave her alone for now. She'll be okay. But I said, I'm going to end up suing you guys. And she said, oh, no, because I can sue them for doing all of that and playing with Castle and all them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Another lawsuit has gotten created, and this one's so easy. I can just write it in a minute. Yeah, yeah, because somebody tried to stab me, and then the crackhead went to the urgent care, like, oh, somebody scratched me and did this and did that, but he forgot that I recorded when they were coming around my apartment making hella fucking noise. Yeah, so they have to explain, how are you doing that, right? As she's on YouTube. How is it that she's like doing her stream and you're there? How is it that she's coming downstairs and you're there? Okay, so you deserved it. You deserve to be stabbed. Okay. Okay, cool. So this is one of the things that's gonna end up happening. Everyone wrapped up into this, just know that you're getting caught up. They didn't see this, the one that I had on my side. Yeah, they were saying it was self-inflicted. I did. It ripped the hole in my shirt too. So okay, they didn't see all that. So they have to go back to the drawing board and make it seem like they never tied their hand with Nation of Islam. Cyborgia, that patchwork bullshit. So you guys, there's a bunch of stuff that won't happen. So when I was there, she's the lady, this lady, Emily Lee, is the director of inpatient care. And I said, I'm going to end up suing you guys if you don't get me out of here. And I was looking at messages. I just peeked over my chart where they go back and forth with your nurses and stuff during care. And she said, uh, distract her from wanting to sue. Focus on vegan snacks. Yeah, yeah. It just kept on saying, focus on happiness and vegan snacks. Better magazines. Yeah. Oh my God. Yikes. Um, Here we go. And then following me on my way to the hospital, license plate that has my Haney's birthday because they think it's cute. So remember that this is why people are beefing in the streets, and there's so much chaos and calamity because of this. All right. So this one was also very timely. Hmm. And it says 37. Like so now you guys know. Okay, so now you guys can keep moving with the arrest and move forward with the wartime authority that they had no idea about. Also, too, Jewish Legislative Caucus, they're finding out that they don't have a trial date, that is straight to jail. That this is gonna go in the media and that they got put on execution list. It's unfortunate, but the feds have actually passed a law where if you get involved in pedophilia, certain sex crimes, you get executed. Yeah, it's a bill here. Let me show you. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah, death penalty for yeah. Hmm. Yeah, this is as early as yeah, spokesman review 1 day ago, January 14th. Chemically castrate, yeah, sex offenders. Chemically castrate you guys. Yeah, that's what they're planning for all of them, Mahaney and all of them. Yeah, they are not playing at fucking all that. Wartime authority is really a lot of drama. It's right here. Trump to invoke wartime authority for deportation for cyborgia. I told you they got a little army together, then everyone their side. I don't want drama. And then also too, you guys look at this, right? So I'm on my way. Still exchange shut down 2025. This is old. They're shutting them all down. Pancake swap. That's where you need to go look. Also, I found these pants. This is coming out. House GOP to press agencies for report on CCP corruption. Yeah, they're gonna report on the Chinese Communist Party, and it's the names of people that are in the court and shit like that playing. But I wanted to show you guys this. Yeah, that wartime authority is not a joke. They're gonna come get everybody. Yeah, George Lowe playing on yeah, voice acting, all Cartoon Network, hella fucking delusional. Yeah, playing with people's kids. You have to be careful, right? When you're on drugs and you have a lifetime of like being on drugs and you have no critical thinking at all, because all you care about is drugs and pussy from 5 year olds and or 12 year olds, whatever floats your boat for the day, whatever Ebony has available. So just know when you're playing with me that there's always going to be an explosion because who I am on this planet, okay? Who I am blood wise, DNA wise, right? Who I am spiritually, who I am existentially, there's always going to be a war. So you have to know that. So when you want to play with me, just know that you're playing with a bunch of people, okay? Now they can come out with the thing that they're doing because there was something too with underground or undercover operations to get people out of drama. Things were moving. Yeah. How all of a sudden, because they started detaining the rats, because they started playing games. This has something to do with Stephanie. Okay, I'm gonna just tell on everybody. Why are you talking to me like that, calling me a whore and things like that? Word for all of you guys. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have fucked both of them at the same time. Yeah, nonsense. Dwayne Wiggins, yeah, Tony, that's who that is. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah. The non-white folks, they just open up a new realm of magic. Whatever you want, there's a better one. Yeah, because you guys are playing with Mahaney and they remember Jaguar Wright. How did that get started? Playing in her phone. Okay, Latifah, remember, we're friends. Just be careful. Dwayne Wiggins, yeah, they robbed his house too. I know where he lives. I've been to his house before. Dwayne Wiggins, yes, I've been to his house before and everything. He has a dope ass like warehouse house out in East Oakland. Warehouse space. And they were doing music there for the kids and shit like that. They were starting all the shit. Wow, yeah, I know Patti LaBelle too. She's watching this. I met her in St. Kitts. I got a picture of her. Little Kim, I met her too at LAX, and me and her cousin exchanged numbers. And I'm just telling you guys after the point of contact who's playing in my phone. Patti LaBelle, I have her email, her agent, his email, and everything like that. Yikes! It's some older lady that knows Patti LaBelle from making music, and she called her like, Little Miss Daisy. And from then, it's been hell and hot water, hell and hot water. I'm telling you, you want to play with me, you're gonna get into so much fuckery. It was cool. I was just sitting there watching people come in and out. Martha's people, they're getting sent there. All these white supremacists playing on the computer, playing with nonsense. They're getting sent there. I saw a bunch of them come up in there. A bunch of people come up in there. Hell of people are getting fired just for me being there. Trump wants to end the chip app. Yeah, it's done. They have an agency to track all their failed tech projects. What are you talking about? Yeah, David Hasselhoff, his wife dead, playing games. She did not age well at all, running her mouth and playing with black women. I know what this is about. Yeah, you should know what it's about. Get the fuck away from us. All right. Yeah, this messy shit. Okay, yeah, this messy shit playing with tarot cards and up lighting up people's slit, her and her mama. This messy shit that you guys have gotten into. You need to be careful, okay? So is her daughter was playing with a certain man and then something blew up in their community with them trying to get it approved. And it's just you have to be careful with, how far you let things go, like, okay, I shouldn't have been dating him and this and that. Okay. It's not really their fault, but I just want to tell you that this is messy in their hood. Because I've been watching this with Ohio murders too. Yeah, Texas. This just has something to do with the Houston school district and what was going on with kids and people being putting little girls on OnlyFans and they work in the school. Principals and social workers recruiting. hmm Teacher found dead, shot dead in classroom. Yeah, because he was a pedophile playing games. So you guys been seeing this all up and down. I heard about another plane crash, another plane on fire. Yeah, crazy plane crashes. I'm telling you, people are gonna start getting hit with that. Also, too, no one cares about funeral care anymore. Greenville, North Carolina. And then there's something about a plane crash, plane on fire because you guys wanted to play with war. So I don't know. That's just all I have to say to you. Okay. Yeah, people are quiet because everyone's getting arrested left and right, and their plans are being botched and like hit before they like could fully like actualize them. Also, too, I remember Rob Bont is supposed to get that email too. He's supposed to get that served, or you're deciding to cancel it behind the scenes. So, also too about that man, the restraining order. Don't even pay attention to it. It's just for them to try to make a scene, like he still has access to this and that he's not getting what he's getting because they both have a restraining order on both of them. And this week they've heard that there's a restraining order that's getting drafted against all of them for another person and another one that I'm going to be getting for California. I already had one um, federally when they started in Atlanta. So just know that that's going right now too. Yeah. So this is another thing too that was in my phone. Matt Haney's apartment number 613, Cash App. Somebody did this to my phone. Like, okay, that's where they're paying them. Go check over there, Cash App. They're moving money around and shit like that. $10 here, $5 there. It's Matt Haney doing that. And once again, be careful, okay? Because I can enact self-defense on you. That thing does not exist. Also, too, somebody blocked something at Corporals and Cleats. Corporals and Cleats is like where after you get an order, you log it in there for people's like to identify them and this and that. It's not in there. None of them were ever in there. Right. Stop playing with little kids sexually, then getting fucking mad because grown ass men are checking you like grown ass men should. Right. And then hiding behind the police like a fag, starting hella shit, hella fucking goofy, and causing hella calamity in our hood and just lighting hella shit up and just causing hella unrest because you can't be around us. And then throwing crazy, ridiculous, delusional ass tantrums at a 40 as a 40-year-old. Well, I'll rob your phone then if I can't come up for a loop, yeah. You won't let me in your restaurant? You told Senor Sisig to not fuck with me? Okay, fine. Because he tried to go get catering from someone and someone said, oh, we don't want to cater your party. He was trying to be cool. Like, oh, hey, cool. Yeah, hey, Ate. Like, such a, that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. Hmm. The United States spent $8 million on transgender mice. They did. I just have to show you guys those things. So now let's go into some of the things that are like really happening here. So at church, Daisy, that wartime authority, yeah. This man, I'm gonna show you his church. It's what church is this? Turning Point Church. Woo. Yeah, I was up watching church and it said Romans 8:13. Oh, okay. It's the last Sunday. So not this upcoming Sunday, but the last Sunday. Turning Point Church. Yeah, he was on online. Let me see. It's like a mega church. You can watch their old sermon and he put 8:13. I have to see what man it is. It's an older white man. So purple. Let me see. Turning Point Church. And they put 8:13. Romans 8:13 is in their scripture for this week. Chapter 8, verse 13. And I just thought that that was funny because this man knows about this mess. He's good. You guys are gonna find it. So that there was that. Chloe Chang too in the psych ward. Yeah, that got dude's fine, and that's it. And a man named Jonathan Martin who's stealing pills from the room and then giving his clients like something that he's bringing from home. And one of them got sick. Okay. All right. NCIS was on. NCIS. Yeah, Element 116. NCIS. Casey says that Element 116 doesn't exist on Earth. It makes a big fuss about it being alien. It just doesn't exist in nature. Then where does it exist? This is like one of the episodes that was on. They were talking about chemistry. So then something really ratchet got started. Ooh. Yeah, there's also somebody finding out that they're getting caught for Six and Blix, taking shit from work, selling it online, blaming other people because the white people are doing it. That's fine. And hell shit going on. Also, there's a bunch of females that committed suicide recently because of what happened to me, and they don't want the reversal to come because they know they can't handle it at all. It's a bunch of females that really just committed suicide because they can't handle it at all. Right. Okay, good. Yay, somebody's getting charged also too when I went to the hospital. Remember, right? The police were not the ones that told me to go there. So what the fuck are you doing? And then coming 4 days later, well, we got a report that this man is seeking a restraining order against you and that you stabbed him. What the fuck are you talking about? And I just opened up my shirt and he said, "Oh, okay, well, never mind then." Like basically, like, "Oh, I didn't know that we got caught because, oh shit, the virtual reality is not picking up everything." Oh, I didn't know that that's a wild card. So now they have to go back to the drawing board and make it seem like they never said that I self-inflicted my own wound because Matt Haney's involved. So the minute that the police or the minute Rob Bonta gets that police report, that's it. And they know and they have had a conversation about that needed to go to the Department of Justice and they're canceling it because he's the aggressor. And that's why he's getting removed from office. He's officially getting removed. It's done. They're going to bring it up to the Senate and then they're going to push for a special election to have it done or just to appoint David Campos since he won it in the first place. So there we go. It's because there was court all week this week for people getting what they deserved and they won. Thank you so much. You guys deserve it. So there's people in the hospital like, oh no, I'm watching all this. And here, wow, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Justice it's real. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They have no in at all with the law enforcement at all. They had to use some doctor that's losing his potential to do that and got caught robbing everyone. Some of you guys heard about the murder. It was a man, his wife, and twin boys. That happened because of that doctor. Let me show you that. It was in San Jose. Oh, it's on my channel. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's like, yeah, victory. Because now everyone knows what's been going on. That it was him doing it, hiding behind the police and playing games, and then trying to section off people. And there's a lady that they have there right now that is in the psych ward. She's like this like older Indian lady. She's so beautiful. That's so crazy. And they have her there because they were playing with works. They're hiding her there. Yeah, she doesn't care. They're hiding her there. She was playing with major works. Okay. Mm-hmm. I was just saying that did that. Thank you. That's a major, major, major case closed. Yeah. Yikes. Playing with super base, building it out for them, starting shit. And then here's the petition. It got canceled out, and it says right here, this person is delusional. They believe that they are being harassed. They think that there's a conspiracy. Isn't that what the public defender said? And now they're like, oh, don't worry about it. It'll just people won't know that I actually did that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They tried that. That's where I was at for the past like 6 days. That's what they were trying. And then it came out like, oh, don't do that because he's a crackhead and he has hella priors. And it's gonna be like, why are you letting him live in that building with all the priors? Yeah, somebody too. There's a phone call tonight. Okay, well, I guess we have to assess this too. That's just what I heard. I don't know. Somebody was banking on me getting evicted by because the crackhead stabbed me. I don't know why you thought that that was going to happen. I don't think you know how things work here. That's not how it works. Right. Right. Like, and then like parading around crackheads. Like, that's cute. Yeah, I got people. I got this and that. Yeah, you do. You have crackheads. That's why people don't talk to you. The fuck? Why are you forcing yourself on people of color? You're hella disgusting. Right. And then playing with my twin at his job because we were doing Bible study today. Oh, also for my twin, that is gonna come up later. It's gonna be a video about some female that my twin knew a long time ago, and how she blew up the UK early on playing with Stephanie with love spells, and spent like $3,000 on love spells to play with my twin. And she was watching my channel the whole time. So when it came out about my twin and that I know exactly what was going on, she went to go play with my twin's name and try to build cases and start hella shit. And it just now came out who was playing with her the entire time to start all that. And her friend got murdered in the UK. I don't know if you saw this. This girl knifed to death. They're mentally ill, and she was playing with that sound technology. Her brother. Nintendo's opening up a space in San Francisco because like, oh, there's going to be a lot of travel drama. And people are coming back to San Francisco because oh, look, it's going to be popping here. So who's doing all that? Economic revival. You guys are going to be getting jobs. Okay, okay. Yeah, there's going to be stores opening back up, all kinds of stuff. Okay, because my Henny's leaving. Okay, okay. That's the thing. Shut down because we don't want it to be in proximity to him. So San Francisco gets hit with their finances. That's it. They had no choice because Fabric it made it down to like Fabric and then Coca. So they had to. They had to. She had to. She had to. Okay, you guys remember this one in Brixton? Yeah, she's friends with this female that's playing with my twin. Yeah, and it had to come up that she got stabbed because they were playing on the computer, starting hella shit, causing like warfare, necessary drama. And she's like chasing my twin left to right, and then my twin, like I wanted to like set her up because she wanted dick so badly. This was like before we got together, me and my twin, and she lost her fucking mind because my twin was getting information from her. So he said, so I suggest that basically was basically saying like, so I know that if anything else comes my way with drama at my job, then it was you that did it. So that's what's coming up right now. She's gonna end up getting charged for her friend's murder because it's their mouth and their hand playing with magic that caused her death. No one else caused it. And stop putting my twin's name in those affidavits. Right. Talking about they run a knife group. That's not my twin that's doing that. And you know that for a fact. It's like somebody that's running some type of like UK knife group, and it's his dad is like the director, Richard something at NCI, National Crime Intelligence Agency. So I'm going to talk about that longer story, but that's what those shoes are about. Those Nike tennis shoes that you guys saw, those ones that are very rare. It's about a young man in between that died because their mouth and playing games with my twin and getting into his phone and playing with hoes, right? And doing too much over niggas that don't want you and just stanking and not being able to grow hair because you're starting shit. I have hair. And you don't want to see that. Girl, I got hair and I don't have to wear makeup. I got hair. Oh, and Latifah Simon finding out she has to step out of Congress. They are not playing with her. She hates being in Capitol Hill. Oh, that's her. Oh my God. Yeah, she really, 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 wow, bad idea enough. Okay, so okay, good. All right. Thank you. Here, starting a lot of drama, and then also too, be careful playing in virtual reality. Okay. Yeah, and then also too, that's how Stephanie thought she was sick playing with my twin. Like, oh, he's an agent. Oh wow. Yeah, just starting hella fucking drama, unnecessary warfare for no reason because they're single. Right. You guys need to really be careful with that, okay? Because that's why you're single. It's not that serious, I promise you. It's really not that serious. Ooh, I'm not gonna say nothing about that. I'm just gonna let y'all keep on going with that. So, it's just unfortunate, man. If I, okay, cool. All right, you guys. So that's what I wanted to go ahead and give you. I just thought it was funny, like all those synchronicities. And then I got a new Bible. Mhm. So I started. Yeah, she needs to charge her immediately. And the feds are about to step into UK. A few people, but it might be like when me and my twin go in like 3 months. But for now, like we're doing things remotely. So who knows? Maybe it might be 2 months. I got a new Bible. I'm so happy. Yeah, taking notes. I like this one because why I like this one is like it helps you like really study and understand and put like the time in context and like the culture into context when you're reading each chapter to understand better the trials and tribulations that they have to go through and strengthen yourself. So me and my twin, we were going through Proverbs and just going down Proverbs and like this is very healthy. And we're gonna be starting again at chapter 19 for those of you guys that want to go along. So we're at chapter 19 now. Proverbs, verse 3, verse 1. Okay. Now, also to be careful because you're gonna get somebody wrapped up in like a big ass case of pedophilia. There's something going on where there's a man that molested his granddaughter and his daughter on camera to get access to hacking tool and child pornography, and like go to certain sex shops and go into the back and this and that and molest black and brown children. You're about to go through a background check, and SFUOC is already involved with your kid passing around the tainted candy because black kids stole their powers. That's why they're mentally ill. So I found these dope magazines. Oh my God. When I was there, and it just had like the periodic table and an NCIS. Because of what they did, I earned a chemical akasha, a chemical serpent. So I have one of the highest chemical serpents ever. So I was gifted this, and then I own every herb in India. I can go in the akasha for any herb. Like that means like okay, she's using the akasha now for some of these like very rare herbs, and I'm gonna be able to go ahead and just turn off people's farms and turn off their herbs. So India now knows that they need a platform to do that, and I'm gonna put that on the computer for you guys, okay? So just know solar power or uh, battery power. There's something with battery power that's not that bad. It's just the chemical, right? So you have to think about that chemical in the battery. So now, I found this when I was there. I thought that was so funny, and I keep on finding routines. So one of the things that's happening here is I turned off all the chemicals then. But, and this is how you know this chemical akasha is real, because now I can actually go and get acrylics now. I haven't gotten acrylics in like maybe like 8 years, 8 years since I got acrylics. So that means okay, that means that something is broken, something can be sealed, something can change. I'm officially gonna go get acrylics. I don't get my nails done like that. I just paint them. Because okay, that means that something has really changed with chemistry because you wanted to act the fucking fool. That means all your businesses are broken. Good. Why isn't the titration? It's not running the titration. It's not because you wanted to play with me, so I'm gonna play with you. Okay, great. So now, wow, the fuck? You're uploading my associates talking about Daisy had sex in our family, or oh, we were giving her pills at the psych ward. That's how she was like. That's why she's smart. What the fuck? That's what they're trying to tell people, like, oh, it's this combination and that combination, and she knows a lot about this and that, and that's what. And then they're getting their kids involved in experiments, so they don't go tell us school that they're molesting them. And then I got one of these. This is actually super dope. Ooh, yeah, star map. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys, so that's one of the things I wanted to show you. Yeah, it has all the zodiac in here. This is pretty dope and like the stars. So I'm just gonna take this off and like put it up here. And then that periodic table, I'm gonna put it up here. And I think it's not a coincidence. Like as I'm about to start my clinical training, that this is coming up. Also, too, some of you guys are gonna find out I can build your insurance. So if you want to get on my platform or if you want sessions, I can build your insurance. So one of the things that I have to do is pre-bill. So I can like say, oh, um, like for the month, you book me for the month, and then they do all the billing, and then boom, you get your read. It's like not that bad. You can get your chart done because it's medical information. You can get recommendations. You can get a bunch of stuff. So that's what I'm about to start running. Doing something else. Well, my tutor's at work and he's doing investigations, and you're not getting anything here. So yeah, I guess you guys want sessions and stuff like that, and also to get on the computer. And please stop playing with people's cannabis business in their name. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, and then also too for seeds. So somebody really set somebody up in housing, somebody set somebody up, you're getting approved. And then also too, the person that's getting set up, yeah, I don't know if you have opportunity to clean that up, but you're not on the execution order list. So some of you guys need to go find out who's on the execution list. The feds made one of those. I cannot kid you not. The feds made it. I didn't make it, the feds made it. Because they saw those videos when you guys did with those kids and playing games in Acapulco, that water chaos in Florida. Hell no. Nah. Another thing that happened here, give me one second. Another thing that happened here is I found a pair of pants. Somebody wants these, or I'll put them online for cheap and you guys can go buy them. Also, too, somebody's finding out that she found her mate. I found somebody found her soulmate and he was working at the hospital. I said, oh shit, girl, that's your mate. That's so crazy. Also, too, somebody's finding out they have a mate. Like, who is this nigga? That's your soulmate. Wow, who? Yeah, you're gonna find out where he's living at and everything. Remember the a platform where you guys can go and like, I want to find who my mate is. That's super easy. It's gonna give you kick it back in binary form. This is his name, and then you translate it to whatever language. Yeah, and I can show you if you guys want to start talking now, increasing your telepathy. You already know what to do. So those are things that I don't have to tell you, but it's okay to talk about mates now. Now that these souls have subsided, ceased, and now that these souls have ceased to exist and ceased and deceased, it's done. So I found these pants, Ori. The coochie part is not stinking and it's really clean. Ooh, that's the unthinkable. Ooh, that's, these pants. Let me see. That's this one. Just uh 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 that got started at somebody's church. Nuh-uh. It's just it's a rabbit. She lived in the American South and she lived in her church for like 30 years and just saw a whole town hustling and bustling and she helped so many people in their life, you know, get through tumultuous times and she's very wise and she talks like a black son. And some people thought it was a joke, but Fonnie Willis knows it's not because that rabbit was really talking in her ear and she now knows who's been sending her messages. It's just, whoa. Why are you looking at me? You guys wanted mayhem and chaos. Yeah, the Vori. I found some pants. And it's not stinking in the coochie part either. I'm gonna sell these for Vori men's. Ooh. What? This is from a man that got set up in the psych ward. He was in your Conklin. He died there, so they donated his clothes. Ooh wee. That's grisly. That's so ghastly. Yeah, Vori men's pants. It's just the last thing I showed you. And God just plugging me out. $128. Oh, you guys are goofy. Yeah, these are the pants right here. Ori men's pants. So somebody wants to buy these. They're 128. These are not that bad. It still has the button. This is such good material science. Oh, stretches. Okay. This is like good for somebody that's like working, running, walking around. Okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. I don't want to say his name. He's one of the nurses there. He said, hey, 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 why don't you just relax? I'll give you this. I do what I want to. I said, okay, well, okay. Let's see what else I can get. Okay, you guys. So it's not that bad. Just let them keep on going. It's done. I'm not about to play with you at all over that computer. You could just die. These are the pants. Wow. 128. You guys are playing with fucking fire. Pew! Pew, pew, pew. In his hood, he has to go answer to how white bitches are imploding it. Okay. So it's not stinking in the coochie part. Okay. It's not too chafed right there either. Sometimes like it's not a problem. It's just like you can put patches there. And why are you mentioning it was still loud as hell at work and I was not online. So what does that tell you? Mm-hmm. Wielding hella court cases in counties. It's specifically for so she can't get a gun. And my twin is unraveling it. Yeah, that's what they were doing with care court. So you can't have a gun on you for self defense because of what they were doing with the computer. Because he's a faggot running around and really uploaded everyone to that computer like that and is so afraid. Because what they did was very fucking stupid playing games. Okay, you guys. So that's just like the update that I have. I'm really not worried about anything. I feel like for the most part, it's gonna be okay. It's not gonna go the way that they thought it was. Okay, that's just like a whole new can of worms that I need to like deal with. Yeah, so be careful, right? Be careful when you think that you're winning and you end up getting everyone kicked out of their housing, and you're gonna end up exposing that somebody is gonna lose their job in like several states. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was just it with the following in the car. That's all people needed to see. So to the person that did that, thank you. Keep working. He knows he needs to keep working. To the other person that did that, um she's not trying to get approved. She wants somebody to get exposed. Keep on going. Yeah, and also too, the chemical server is getting like more amped and ratchet. That's the whole puncture wound. Okay, you guys. So hey, Guan Quan Guak Kong, an expert in caching technology, is now an associate professor at Sun Yat-sen University in China because he got deported. And that's why they're calling in the military, like look through their walls. You guys really have no idea. You guys started too much with the feds. It's just the unthinkable for you to insinuate that even the white feds should be having their kids play with. You're stupid. Honestly, let them do what they want to do. You had to see it, like okay, but they're playing with their kids too. So what the fuck do you think was gonna happen to you? That you were just gonna waltz off? And they weren't going to deal with you for thinking that you were going to put crack and shit like that over their kids and all of our kids. You guys have to stop. Popular MMA fighter killed during violent home invasion in Florida. What the hell? You. Disturbing video shows woman being kidnapped in California. This is really messy. It was all over the news. Now you guys see the spiritual community, the black community wasn't ready for spirituality. It's how they had to be brought into it. And those hoes wanted to build nonsense. Oh, woman kidnapped in Oakland, California, disturbing video. Yikes. Yeah, Too Short and then showing their hand playing. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh. That's what they were doing. Yeah. Now I see why they chose this week. Yeah, because they went playing with a bunch of kids, but it's all over the media. So I don't know. They're gonna have to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to hide that they started all this for that. The former mayor of Liverpool, hey, he got charged. Corruption probe, playing with people's kids. A shooting at LA recording studio. Yeah, President Donald Trump met with his cabinet on Thursday, March 6th, featuring Elon Musk, where officials were told that they run their department, not Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. Yeah, for stripping power, so they can't play like that. But he's being watched clearly. It's been quiet because he's around Donald all the time. Yeah, suspending security clearance, Perkins and Coy. A lot of 3:30, sending messages. So a lot of you guys know that some companies you can apply for clearance. Oh, somebody wants to go ahead and help me with the health thing because they can do hands-on healing and they can code. You know what? Okay, yeah. Well, I don't think that that's a bad idea. I'm just like the thing that I'm pondering the most is like the NFC chip because I know for a fact that the frequencies that I make are embedded with specific encoding that I know for a fact can change people's bodies. You guys have played with my meditations. I think I'm gonna put a free one right here in the description box. Um, yeah, so let me go ahead and do that. And then you guys know that my, meditations work, which is what they're playing with. I just want to tell you, like, oh, they're focusing on this bullshit first, and then there's a bunch of shit that everyone's complaining about. They're not looking into it because they fucking their family. And the dude that was like my doctor, his name is another one, Jeffrey, Jeffrey Woods, UCSF. When you see his face, you're gonna get hella mad about this, this fucking stuff in the family. The feds got hella angry. You guys need to be careful, like people seeing your face and seeing the ignorance and mental illness in your face. Your eyes glassed with stupidity because you're reading books about fake books about people of color and you don't even know what you're talking about. So let me look into this, please. And I'm gonna give you guys these crystal tones. I'm gonna give you guys that. There's new ones for health. There's Boolean loop tones, like where we can use like Boolean loop structure. Like, okay, what's the Boolean structure of like a proper Krebs cycle or a proper biochemical cycle? You can do that and then project it into like their frequency. That's like going to be the new way of medicine. Like, oh, Boolean loops. Oh, okay. And then what's the process for like different diseases? It's a Boolean loop for false, 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 false. Right. So this is so dope. And some people are like, how are you able to do this? And how are you gonna be able to do that? This girl who you're gonna do what with the flash drive? Why are you telling people my family started Igribet? Why are you telling about necropolis, mummy bodies in Tibbs and Jera? Why are you sending that to my boss? Why are you telling? Yeah. Because niggas think it's time to play, and it's really not. You can get set up with choppers of power with the feds, really. So let me go ahead and oop, and I oop. Okay, cool. So let me go here and I'll get this sound tone, and I'm gonna give it to you guys. I know some of you guys want one. Oh, let me see. I have a black tourmaline one. So let me just go put that one out there, and you guys can play with it and like see how you like it. I'm 30 for 30. I'm 30 for 30. Yeah. Hey. So I was listening to music, listening to like the radio, taking notes and stuff like that. It was not a dull moment at all. Crafting things also too. I have for you because of all the warfare I'm fighting. Distract her from suing. Focus on vegan snacks. I'm sorry, I can't even laugh because. Ooh, I can't. I'm telling you, people got hit with that stuff in the source that banana peel. They said Johnny Tsunami. Whoa. 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 Oh hell no. Anyways, you guys, there's new systems that we have here. Let me go ahead and get this thing real quick for Ethiopia to go and make it seem as if they didn't do what they did. Why? How did you get that flash drive? Stop. Yeah. Wait. Oh no. Black tourmaline. Yeah, for the crystal children. Hey, black tourmaline. Hey. All right. So this one I can convert into your body, and then you'll be seeing different frequencies and tones, and now you know it's ending illness here. Original Ethiopia or our original Kemet. Because in Kemet they used to have these like tables that you lay people on made out of crystals, and then they boom, boom, boom. Let's see the frequency that comes off, and as the frequency is vibrating off your body, you can see how the crystal is forming or malforming, right? So I know about all that. Ethiopia, they know that something deadly, disastrous is going here. So let me go ahead and put this up for you guys. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put this here, and you guys can get this. Okay. Now, new systems, new systems. I have one, two, three, four, five. That's just something I'll put down there. Six, seven, 8 pages of new systems. There's the Quaidare, adjusting blackness as a force of physics. There's Undukini, system for seed propagation or seed death. There's the Nguduguanyu, advancing the flow in 6 places of substance, number, sequences, molecular layers, crystalline structures, and then light. So it's like bringing it down from here to like there, right? Like, okay, what how we architect that, like, well, so we are waiting for certain astrological transits. That's not even anything because they're all on chemical servers. That's why in the Langes, that Langes chemistry book, where you guys saw the floating point for each of the chemicals, those are on chemical servers. We can use those. So it's okay. I'm just using the chemical server that was created in this many times in this 1920s or whatever when they put out Langes, and then we could put that in the computer and play because they created it as a chemical server. Like, okay, they can just use those coordinates, or if you want to make your own, you can make your own, and then throw it up in a database, and then you just go back and forth to that. Okay, they have Hanikwinkwumyani, and it enhances forces on the enemy. So like it you just put it on somebody, and then it expands the separ, expands chemical warfare, expands ratchetness in the RGB protocol. Whoa, expands statistics, expands p-values and possibility probability statistics. Wow. But this one can also be used for healthcare too. Like I'm gonna advance this like spiral. So also for SUD, because you guys know I have to have something for you. SUD, I want to do it for free. So I'm gonna offer people like, oh, do you want to do this for free? Like pass off flyers, like, oh, we can help you recover, and then like you can just wean yourself off of it completely. You drink this with water. You can get something from a specific like psychotherapy provider. It's like something that stops fentanyl from like shattering like their body. It like tries to deactivate it or like stabilize their body as the fentanyl is like on it. You guys can then do that, and then start going back to biologics because some people are noticing that herbs and shit like that don't work for me because I took something too heavy. This is how we start moving back to center, and I am learning CSS right now. So I'm like learning CSS so I can go ahead and craft the specific spirals or craft like the geometric pattern. Some people want to see it like rotating and moving shit like that because the rotation and the movement means something. Okay, so there's Uwakikwaiki, and that's the system that brings portals, portals, and Veciper twists to the digital device. Veciper twists. So when we're talking about Veciper twists, that means like I'm taking your geometric points from here to here to there, or from there to there to there, like expanding it or contracting it. And there's so many. I'm actually tired. There's so many. When I was there, I was just scripting all the ones that they wanted to bring me to the planet. This one is Qui Viva. It's a system of mental delusions and illness. Yikes. This one is Quidis Konmekon. The system that punishes the false ones who formed as Persians for clout. Why? Who is teaching in stop talking in languages? Why are you stop it? My husband thinks I'm a clown. Why? Yikes. So so what happened to Tuamasi? I keep on hearing that. High priest, I know that you're here. So what happened to Tuama Awae? I'm hearing all about Tuamisi and some more murders. Yes, somebody got set up. There's a system here for him. It's the Mwapa Awae, and that is saying the system that organizes and protects the biggest brother. So you guys are getting that now. So then you guys know like these systems are like so advanced, and then they come with divination boards, some of them. But right. And now that black and white divination board, I'm gonna come read that a little bit later. But this is enough for today. Yeah, I got it right here. I'm gonna read that one later for people that lost their indigeneity. They lost their DNA. They're now considered white or just whatever. So you guys have to be careful with what you like, invoke. Okay. I don't want to be involved in it. I don't want to be involved. You invoke it, so you take care of it. Okay, well, let me just go ahead and see what this is all about. What the fuck you? And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it. Yes, finding out their plan for drama is about to get them like hit with something sick. Okay, also too, something was going on with noise and drama being harassed because somebody wants the attention of a few people. They want their family's attention. And your cousin's telling the truth. I ran into her like 3 blocks from where I live the other day. And I don't think she noticed me at first, but she just wanted to know if I was like involved in drama. I'm not. I'm not taking anyone's side in any drama. What's foul is foul, and what's foul is foul. And that's why somebody's gonna get caught up putting magic on their family members early on to side with them, and that's why they don't have any like grounding or balance in their life because they're constantly being babied and causing drama in their family. So I know all about that. So just don't worry about it. Yeah, and also too, we cracked the big ass case. Yeah, Epicerum. What you know about that? I love that shit. If somebody wants to make an Epicerum company, let me know. I have the code for it. Epicerum, yeah. Whoa, whoa. I'm 30 for 30. I'm 30 for 30. Yeah, exposing people. So, Epicerum, yeah, it landed into a wow. How did that? Whoa. Be careful. Yikes. Yeah, somebody's playing with technology like, oh, they should be surprised when this not happen. I'm not surprised at anything that you guys do. I think you need to be careful, like uploading me to that type of technology, and the feds are watching you because you're getting a death penalty. Officially, anybody uploading me to that technology, following me around with any noise, you're officially getting the death penalty. They decided it today. I'm not even like joking because of what they did with that phone tapping and tracking app with little kids. It's officially done. And the feds are watching these different white supremacist hacker videos that you guys are making on people's kids that are stolen from tent cities or foster care. And I'm telling you, it's like really go time for you to get set up. This one is Kigis Konkifki, and it's saying that this is a system for destroying the separs and crystals and the ability for phytochemicals to have access to a crystalline structure. Whoa. This one is a Quinagi, This one is the evil system for mental physics war. And they come with like dozens and dozens and dozens of words. This can go all day. So we have hella of work to do, all kinds of stuff to do. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope